Satisfaction Guarantee Fund. What is that? We talked about it the other day and now we have a question. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question and I get to help you find an answer. Now today's show is brought to us by Savvy Perks. Savvy Perks! Do you know about Savvy Perks? It's an employee incentives program that is for you and all of your employees. It's $6.99 a month. And it gives you access to employee discounts at 250,000 restaurants, services, different places around the United States and in Canada and in other places. I know that we've traveled around the world, and as we've gone to different places, we've used it for discounts on rental cars and on hotels, Airbnbs. We've searched the internet for the cheapest pricing we can find on all of the major sites. Then we go to Savvy Perks and we can usually save between $17 and $30 more per night than we can at the regular discounted prices everywhere listed on the internet. So every time I use it, I save, 5 to 40% of whatever it is I'm spending. And I spend it on a lot of stuff, on shoes, on hair supplies. There's all kinds of stuff. The oil changes for your car, restaurants, entertainment. Whatever you want. There's all kinds of stuff. 250,000 businesses that give you employee discounts. So check it out at savvyperks.com. All right, on to today's question. I'm super excited about this question, and it comes from Leslie, who asks this.
Hi, Angela. My name is Leslie. I'm actually a member of Debbie Sardone's CBF training program, and I've been recently following you on social media, and I actually watched about 18 of your YouTube videos last night. Super informative, super cool. Hats off to you. You very well know what you're talking about, very experienced. I wanted to ask you a question based on one of your videos I watched last night when you said something about, I think it's the Satisfaction Guarantee Fund. That sounds interesting, and I would like to know more about that. If you can answer the question for me, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, Leslie, I am so glad that you asked this question about the Satisfaction Employee Incentives Program for employees. Now, one of the things that we did in our business is because everybody likes to be recognized and everybody likes to work towards something. It's the goal or the light at the end of the tunnel. What we did is we took 10% of all of the earnings that we received from all of the jobs and we put it into one great big fund. Now, all of our members are paid modestly. So they're paid living wages, but they're paid modestly, and then they have a chance to earn more. If we just gave them more right up front, there's no incentive. And so everything that you do gets points. So for us, we use a worksheet when we clean people's houses and we check everything off. All of our employees also have a checklist. It's a personal progress report for the entire day. Everything that they do generates points. So for example, let's say that you show up on time, you get points. If you're dressed according to the standard of our business, which is the uniform and the way that you're supposed to be dressed, you get points. If you show up to the customer's house on time, you get points. If you do all the things on the checklist that the job specifies, you get points. If you get a rating and review from the customer, you get more points. I know, super exciting. If you go to the next customer's house and you arrive on time, you get points. If you wear your personal protective equipment, you get points. You see how this works? But wait a second. If you get a call back, you lose points. Oh no! Okay, so what happens is there's this running tally throughout the week of how many points you can earn and things that you lose points for. If you get in a cat fight with somebody, and I say a cat fight, if you're bickering, if you're ornery, if you're mean, if you're nasty, if you're hard to get along with, you lose points. It's the only way we can keep our business running smoothly, right? Everybody's working towards points. And we've had people that are in the middle of some kind of a misfit. And they're like, oh, that's going to cost me points. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's how it works. But we're really strict on the point system. Then what happens at the end of the month? We tally up all of the money that we have in that supply. Now, if we have to send somebody back, and this is where the question comes from, if we send somebody back to clean a job, part of the money that we pay for somebody to go do a re-clean comes out of that Satisfaction Guarantee Fund, okay? So there's going to be less money to go around. But we break it up in tiers. So 3 and under, and this is based on the point system. If you are in the 3 and under tier, there's one set of money. If you're in the 6 and under tier, there's another set of money. And if you're in the 10 and under, which is 7, 8, 9, and 10, there's another tier of money. And we split the money in each of those tiers with the people that are there. So you want to be in the highest tier so you get the most amount of money when we split the pot at the end of the month, right? But if we have to go back over and over and do recleans, not only do you lose points, but it drops you down to the bottom so that when there is money at the end of the month to split up, you don't get as much. So it's called Pay for Performance. There are a lot of different programs on the market. If you don't have one, I highly recommend that you create one. I know that there is a program called Quality Driven, and it tracks all of the different satisfactions from your customers so that you can incentivize your employees properly. And I really recommend that you include your employees as well as your independent contractors in some sort of a bonus or incentives package. Now, the day that you join us, we sign you up as a member of Savvy Perks. It is our gift to you. It doesn't cost us a lot of money, but it gives you discounts at 250,000 organizations, companies, children's tuition for school, uniforms, all kinds of stuff, right? So you get that from day one. We want to incentivize you. Now, as small businesses, we are not obligated if you have 50 or under employees. You are not obligated to offer a benefits package of any sort. And so it just sweetens the pot if you can offer something. And so it is our way of saying, hey, let's all work towards the same goals. And it elevates everyone because everyone is struggling together to make sure that the company is exactly the way that it's supposed to be. And then they are rewarded at the end of the month instead of just doing a regular job. And then there's no reward, there's no incentive, there are no goals, there's nothing to look forward to. We find it's much more invigorating for everyone, and it keeps everyone on the same page. If there's something or some light at the end of the tunnel that then pays them off money that they can then go buy something enjoyable or they can just pay their bills with. All right, I hope that helps a little bit. If it does, please pass this on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.